Hey guys. Um, so I do interior design for Keel Custom Homes, and I just felt compelled to come on here and say a few words about how far AI has come in such a short period of time. I know this is like what everyone's talking about in so many different industries, but I think for design and visual imagery, like it's pretty amazing what you can do these days and how helpful it is in time saving. Obviously, in the world of design, like the need to visualize what you're creating or what you want to create is really important. And it's honestly been very hard with the tools that we've had to use as designers in the past. And just to even think about how when I was in school, like 6 or 7 years ago, I was still hand drafting floor plans with like a ruler and a scale, and I had different weighted lead pencils. Like it was crazy. And now I have these tools these days that can do amazing things in fractions of the time. Like I would spend probably an entire semester drawing like a building of different layers of floor plans, and what it took an entire semester to do then is taking me like a couple days now. It's really amazing. But what I'm doing right now is my project right now is taking an old house that we built like last year, and we're coming into a neighborhood and we're about to build it again. And I want it to look a different way. I need to match the neighborhood standards. I need to match the different designs, make it cohesive to how other homes in that neighborhood are designed. And so I have a photo of that house that we took after we finished building it. Here it is. And so now I've asked an AI tool that's web-based. So I just log onto a website, upload my picture, and I said, "Hey AI tool, I want this house to look more transitional. I want it to have a few simple accents. I want it just to look more transitional, period." And this is what I get. And so I saw the picture and I was like, wow, that's really awesome. I love that little gable roof that it added over the front door. I like the metal accent roof at a little slope. That's a transitional element. I like the plants in the front. I like the tall black windows with the extra row of glass lights at the top. That's a transitional element. I like the color scheme. Generally, it's really nice. I would use that as inspiration for needing to send this back to the architect and be like, hey, can you redesign this elevation to make it look like this? And then I'll go pick out the colors, yada, yada. Is that not gorgeous? I mean, if you like craftsman design, then like spot on. Again, I would use this in a presentation to a customer. I would use it to send to the architect, say, hey, actually make it look like this. I'd use it to pick out colors. Like, I was sitting here stumped. Like, how am I going to take this picture and try to mark it up or redraw it or like print it and write over it and try to get the point across of how I actually wanted it to look? Like, this is amazing. That's my little story time on how I plan to use AI tools. Not because I don't want to be creative and like do my job as a designer, but I think that the industry has lacked tools to actually take what you visualize in your mind and like put it on a screen. I think it's been really hard to do that in the past. I mean, I'm still working off of black and white paper floor plans and black and white elevations, and I usually have to go send those to somebody else to render them and to put colors and shadows and lighting into them. And those are also really awesome tools that I use on almost every home, because you just can't visualize it any other way. Before it's been built, like, we have this technology now that creates like realistic images, and it's like we've never had these before. And now that I use them so often, I like can't imagine doing my job without them. And I'm really excited to use the next step of software, take it a step past just ordering a rendering and actually taking that rendering and asking an AI tool to create it in different ways, different versions, and it does it so quickly. Like, I don't have to wait for somebody to like redraw it, and then I've got to re-upload it, and then somebody's got to like reapply the materials, re-render it. Like, it's so instant, and like that's really how imagery should be. Like, we're taking the next step of like just capturing images and colorizing them, and we're able to do that repetitively over and over again by just asking this tool to make it look a certain way by like literally simply typing sentences on our computer keyboards. So I think that using this tool as a designer and as a home builder will benefit our customers and benefit like almost all of our partners that work with us, so that we can get our points across quickly and like specifically. So yeah, that's how I plan to use this tool at Keel. I'll probably use it for our spec homes. I'll use it for our customers. It's obviously still in its early stages of me learning how to use it. This is like the first or second time I've tried, and my jaw, it has hit the floor clearly so much that I had to come on here and talk about it for 10 minutes. So hope you enjoyed my story.